What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? Y'all already know who it is. It's your guy Jay Worth, repping GKP out of Memphis, Tennessee. Thanks for joining me right here on Spreaker for my new podcast, For What It's Worth. That's right. Finding new means to bring you the same message. You feel me? Y'all already know how we get down too. Keep it 100, cause 99 and a half just won't do. Y'all come on up in here. We live right now. I'm actually about to log into my Facebook Live account and we'll see how many of y'all gonna pull up on me real quick. I'm typing it in right now and then I'm gonna go live. But I need y'all to join me. Go to Spreaker.com and I'll follow your guy. Good afternoon to you. This is just a test. You feel me? This is only a test. Give a quick shout out to my guys Bob and Josh from Talk Back Live. Y'all make sure y'all go follow them too. They were definitely part of the inspiration. You feel me? So I gotta shout those brothers out right now. Y'all go follow Talk Back Live with Bob and Josh. They friends of mine. You feel me? Just a test, y'all. So, if you don't get in here right now, make sure you get in here later, alright? Don't you miss another episode. My all new podcast, y'all. For What It's Worth. That's right. I know how I get down. I like to discuss issues of substance. Y'all already know what it is on the music side of things, so ain't no sense in us discussing that. I also love to talk about sports sometimes, you know what I mean? And other things. So I decided to take a new route. Hopefully y'all will get the message and y'all will come on and join me. Like I said, setting, but the same message. You feel me? We live right now, y'all. Like that, go on up in here now. I'm gonna cut Facebook Live on for a minute right now, and maybe some of y'all will be inspired to come on in and check me out. But I'm live on Spreaker right now. Uh-oh, a phone call came in then. I guess when phone calls come in, it stops everything. So let me take this phone call real quick, and I'll let them know I'm live. Y'all give me a second here. We live. It's just a test, so I'm learning some things as I go along the way, on what actually happens when somebody give me a phone call that I can't seem to answer right now because they're not picking it up. Let me get back into the music a little bit. We still live though, y'all. That's 100. Y'all already know you're listening to the lovely sounds of GKP. thing together, all right? We can't bring Facebook in here for a minute. What's up, y'all? Y'all already know who it is. It's your guy Jay Worth, repping GKP out of Memphis, Tennessee. And you're watching Good Afternoon GKP. I'm live right now on Spreaker.com, y'all, on my all-new podcast, For What It's Worth. I hit the live button for a minute just so y'all can see what's going down, but I need each and every one of you that's joining in here right now. Good afternoon to you. Y'all already know who it is, how we get down. I'm actually live right now on Spreaker.com with my all new podcast that I'm testing out here. Shout out to Talk Back Live with Bob and Josh. Definitely the inspiration behind this new setting, but same message. Taking away the visual sometimes, all the time it's not about the visual. It's about, hearing the message. And with this all new podcast platform here, we're going to be just, kind of getting the message out there and having some discussions and things like that, as well as being able to play some music again, sometimes. I'm going to use this avenue right here. So once again, shout out to the inspiration for those that are not following Talkback Live. I encourage you to follow Talkback Live as well with Bob and Josh. They're on in the mornings. Actually just came back this morning with their all new podcast, as well as Facebook Live. So those that are interested, they talk about all ranges of topics each and every morning. One of my favorite morning shows. So I saw them, kind of going to this, and, keep in mind we've it's always been something of interest, but sometimes, it just takes that extra inspiration to say, all right, let's hit the go button. And definitely that's what this is about for GKP. I haven't really been here live, and I'm kind of I'm looking at the camera, but I'm also on Spreaker, so that's why it may seem odd to those that are coming in here live right now. Willie Keith Henderson, I see you, my man. What's good? Rick and Sheila Fitzward, I see you. What's good, people? I encourage y'all. I put the you should have saw a Facebook post slightly before I came live that'll bring you directly here to the podcast here. Kenosha Herd, good afternoon to you. Anybody else that I may have missed, good afternoon to you as well. I'm in the middle right now of just, doing my test podcast here on Spreaker.com once again. I encourage y'all to go follow Good Morning GKP on Spreaker. D'Amica LaShawn, good afternoon to you. And I just wanted to hit the live button here on Facebook just briefly to encourage y'all to go over and, of course, start to follow Good Morning GKP over on the Spreaker app. If you don't have it on your phone, just go to your app store or whatever and type in SPREAKER, and that will bring up the Spreaker app so that you can download the app. And once you download the app, then, like I said, just search for Jay Worth. JayWorth, and just follow. That way, when I do these podcasts, and right now, tentatively, I'm probably going to be looking at, the regular time that I'm normally doing Good Morning GKP. So it probably be around, anywhere in between 11:30 and 12 noon daily. Excuse me there. Daily, but ultimately, you know how I do it. Whenever I feel the need, this is definitely an outlet that I'll have at all times that I can just immediately jump on wherever I am. Of course, if I'm not here at the studios or something, then a lot of times, I can't do my show, and I wouldn't do it, because I'm not here at the station. But one thing I like about this particular deal here is, hey, it's portable. So wherever I am, if I decide I need to speak on something, then it's available. So y'all make sure, like I said, the post slightly before I went live now contained the thumbnail or whatever to send you straight into the Spreaker app, which I'm broadcasting live from right now. So I encourage you guys, gals, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and when my phone rings, sometimes I'm finding out it kind of interrupts me as well. But y'all go on over to Spreaker. Like I said, type in or search for Jay Worth, and then you'll automatically be led to the Good Morning GKP page, which contains the podcast for what it's worth and everything else that'll be going on. All right, a brand new way to follow GKP, and y'all know I definitely appreciate all of the support that you guys give. Doesn't matter, you're understanding, and I like you're definitely patient with the different things that we try to do over here, because the one thing about me, I don't want to ever be in a situation of delivering something of non-substance. I always wanted to contain some substance, whether even on the entertainment side, you know what I'm saying? We can laugh together, but at the same time, we can also discuss some of these serious issues that sometimes people just don't want to discuss together. You know what I'm saying? Because we're definitely all in the same game. You know what I'm saying? Whether the separatism sometimes outweighs that, at the end of the day, hey, we all in the same struggle. You know what I mean? Just trying to find a better way. You know what I mean? And those are the kind of things that, for those that know me, that's what I try to stay focused on. I see you, Shanika. Good morning to you. It's almost about that time, too. So definitely, that's why, like I said, this podcast is going to be something of, actual interest for me. And like I said, with the ability to kind of slip my music in there, one thing about the Facebook platform is you really can't, you know what I'm saying, just really give the full you a lot of times because of limitations. And when you're on somebody else's platform, that's just basically what you have to deal with sometimes. So I've kind of gotten used to it and gotten over my, sometimes just bad habits of disobeying the rules here on the Facebook platform. But hopefully with the Spreaker app here, it's going to be a little more user friendly to me. So I encourage y'all now. I'm telling you, go follow me over here on Spreaker.com. Go follow GKP, because this is where I'll be now. Pretty much, when I feel like it. Okay? And when there are things of importance and substance that I need to talk about. And let me quit playing. Sometimes they might not always have substance. Sometimes I might just want to get on here and kick it for a minute. And like I said, play some music and just enjoy some good vibes like we do. So with that being said, I'm going to get off of the Facebook Live. And now I'll get back focused on my actual podcast test over here. All right, once again, y'all come on over here and take a listen at what's going on. All right? Thanks to each and every one of you. Thanks to those that joined for this brief period of time as I'm steady, trying to work it out. I'm getting confused. I'm live over here and I'm live over here. So I got to cut one of them off. All right? So thank y'all for watching this video. And I do, and I surely will appreciate you going over to Spreaker.com and following me over there. All right? I'm not leaving Facebook Live now. I don't want y'all to think that. We still going to do some things over here, but it's always good to kind of have other avenues that you can rely on as well. All right? Thank y'all for watching. Y'all already know who it is. Enjoy the rest of it. Peace. All right, Spreaker.com. Back to normal here. I went Facebook Live for a minute just to kind of encourage everybody to come on over to this side and join us over here in the podcast, because this is what's going on, like I said, and I'm pretty much feeling it so far. And like I said, it's kind of convenient, you know what I mean, as opposed to having to dive in and do so much when you're trying to use other platforms. I like the fact that this right here just kind of, you got the app. I'm right here on my phone. Got the app running and talking to you. You know what I mean? And it's a beautiful thing. All right? Let me drop a little more music back down and see what we can do, just to see what's happening. Y'all already know who it is. Let's go. Do too. The first 5 followers I get, I got a gift for you, alright? First 5 followers that follow this particular page, I got something for you, alright? And it's gonna show me the first 5, alright? Unlocking all musical doors. Thank y'all for joining the all-new podcast from GKP, For What It's Worth. I truly appreciate each and every one of you that are listening right now. Those that may be listening later, I appreciate you as well. This is definitely something that I'm going to be using definitely a lot. So that's why I encourage each and every one of you to go tell somebody, share the app with them, get them to follow this page. It's important that you follow this page because that's the only way you're going to know how we doing, what we doing, when we doing it. You feel me? Let me give y'all a round of applause just for coming up in here as well. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Like I said, this right here is just the test run for today, so it's not an official episode, but at the same time, we enjoying it a little bit. All right, can I play a little more music for you? Y'all already know who it is.
California. 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 California.
What's up? That's what's up. Y'all already know who it is. It's your guy Jay Worth, repping GKP out of Memphis, Tennessee. And right now you're listening to the brand new podcast, For What It's Worth, with your host, Mr. Jay Worth. You feel me? Like I said, this here is just more of a test today. I wanted to kind of jump in and just give you an idea of what's to come. And even though we didn't get into no real topics or nothing today, this was just a test. Understand that there are topics coming because y'all, if you know me from Facebook Live or whatever, you already know that I like to dig into the things sometimes that don't always make us feel so good, but that I hope that would make us live better. You know what I mean? After it's done, and not just you, but me as well, because, you know, all of us are works in progress, and the last time I checked, ain't none of us perfect. Let's just face it. So, hey, you know, I just try to keep it as 100 as I can with what I discuss. I try to definitely be user friendly. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not looking for an objective opinion, you know, if you just, you know, looking more for subjective opinions or things like that, then, you know, that's not what I am. You know what I'm saying? I like to definitely look at every side and every angle of every situation, and that's most of the time the way my topics of discussion go. You know what I mean? I'm not the person that just because Joe Blow say this, and Joe Blow been my guy or my gal or whatever for XYZ, then everything Joe Blow or Jenny Blow tell me, I'm just with that. No, that ain't the way it work over here at GKP. So definitely I hope to build some followers over here that definitely believe in just, being real, not doing the sugarcoat thing, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I don't know, we nowadays in this modern world we live in, for whatever reason, we believe that just, we can take some sugar and make some of that manure taste better. You know what I'm saying? But that's not always the case. Sometimes you just gotta let the manure stink until it's gone. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is, because it ain't gonna stop stinking until it's gone. I don't care what you try to put over it or cover it up with or hide it under. You know what I mean? It's still gonna be stanky. For real.
Gold Key Productions, unlocking all musical doors.
So yeah, let me put let's play a little more music right now. I'm just testing everything out just to make sure everything is gonna be like it needs to be each and every time we decide to do this. All right? Y'all already know who it is. It's your guy Jay Worth, repping GKP out of Memphis, Tennessee, where we definitely keep it music. I got a gift for the first 5 followers now. Let's go, y'all. I'm gonna make it even better though, just so I know you one of the first 5. Make sure you leave a message in the chat area, all right? That way you're undeniable. who it is. It's your guy Jay Worth, repping GKP out of Memphis, Tennessee.
Gold Key Productions, unlocking all musical doors.
Remember, if you got an idea or a topic you may want me to discuss, then feel free to inbox me or just email me at goldkeyproductions@gmail.com. Once again, that's goldkeyproductions@gmail.com. You may have some music you want me to drop on the podcast. You may have a business that you want to be represented here on the podcast. Get at me. Email me. goldkeyproductions@gmail.com. Let's have that discussion. Once again, y'all, thank y'all for joining. This was just a test today to make sure everything was up and running and everything was good. And all I can say is so far, so good. So listen, make sure you follow Jay Worth right here on Spreaker and let your notification, hit that notification button so that every time I'm here, you'll know. All right? Thank you again, those that have joined and those that will listen later. You're greatly appreciated. All right? I'm about to get out of here, y'all. Y'all already know who it is.
Gold Key Productions, unlocking all musical doors. Gold Key Productions, unlocking all musical doors.